Hello, everyone.
And now early on in this one, we get our first look at this offense. One back is Lacey. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Here we go, D. That's the way to hit.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. First down, this is Rawls. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, Rawls. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll try to run with Rawls. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On the ground, Rawls. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Top. Big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation?
A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Rodgers now to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And jump back in as Aaron Rodgers has the Packer offense inside the red zone and looking to finish off a scoring drive. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he locates Luke Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside. We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And good to see Jimmy back out there moving okay after the ruptured patella in Week 12 last year. You've dealt with that injury, haven't you?
I have, and let me tell you, you know that expression, I feel your pain? I felt Jimmy's when it happened. Now, mine didn't happen quite the same way his did. His happened in the line of duty. He was playing in a game. For me, I was just coaching. And went up to try and catch a pass. Poof. I think for me, it was just mainly age. For him, he was actually playing.
But good to see him back out there healthy. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drop. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And Hauschka's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. On is Hauschka now for the Seahawk field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Jump back in as Aaron Rodgers has the Packer offense inside the red zone and looking to finish off a scoring drive. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-ups. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Lacey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a hold. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. The linebacker, Justin Durant, with a pick. And his... zone. They're glad he brought it out all the way across midfield into enemy territory.
And don't think for a second that some teammates didn't tell him to stay in the end zone, right? What he did there, to me, was the equivalent of baseball running through the third base coach's signal to stop at third and go for home.
It's only good if you're safe.
And he ended up, to me, this counts as safe. That's a great return.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defense has been on their heels thus far on this drive. It's been a long one, and now they're forced to defend a 1st and goal as we get back to the action. And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, see. So back to live action. Offense in a little bit of a hole. Now can they dig themselves out? Down big on the scoreboard. They need something here. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And Nelson's got it here right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And look at these numbers, Charles. It's one thing for a run-of-the-mill quarterback, a rookie quarterback for back-to-back games that don't go their way. For him, this is a little bit of an aberration, isn't it?
And normally when you see a guy of this stature have a really rough game the week before, you just expect him to explode the very next week. But back-to-back weeks, we've seen tough times from him. I can't wait to see him try and pull himself out of it, see what he does differently.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. To throw is Rodgers. And no, it's incomplete. The Packers unable to... Defense trailing. They've held them to a field goal, but they would like to keep the 3 points off the board. Let's see if they can maybe get a block. And this one is right through. And that'll... Things not looking overly positive at this point, as this offense will look to finish strong here in the final minute of play.
319!
One final try now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this.